What's up, my wonderful sports to the bone family? What's up? What's up? How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? Welcome back to another video. Alright, my viewers and subscribers. So we're going to be talking about that third and final ODI game that was played earlier today between West Indies and Netherlands. Now, West Indies, we were able to secure a victory, therefore winning the series 3-0. Yes, my viewers. And it's not that I cannot be satisfied by what our players do, but having seen the game, there are still quite a few things that are running around in my head as it relates to this team. Now, we won the series 3-0, we got the points, but you see, I am always looking forward to the future, and certain things that I saw today, both with the batting and the bowling, if we should go up against certain teams that are expected to, you know, to perform or to be able to match us, then results might not be the same. So for those who didn't see the game, it went close. It went down close to the end. I don't know how we managed to let that happen. No, we batted first and we got 308 for 5. Yeah, man, 308 for 5. Kyle Mayers, who was the man of the match, he ended up getting 120. Some nice striking of the ball from Kyle Mayers there, 120. We also had another Centurion in Shamar Brooks, who got 101, and he was actually not out. So those two guys basically dominated, and as a result of that, you know, we were able to put together 308. But this is my thing. At one point in time, it seemed to me as if we were well on our way to get 390, 400, right? Based on how Kyle Mayers and Shamar Brooks were going. But after Kyle Mayers got out, you know, things really went downhill. You know, we saw we're what's his name now? We had the captain poor, and he came in, he only made 7, right? Brandon King didn't make anything much today. He had 10. Nkrumah Banner batted down the order, he remained not out, and 19. Hussein came and didn't really do much either. So as it relates to the other guys, my viewers, because not every time you're gonna have people, you're gonna be playing a game, you're gonna have 2 men in the team making centuries. You know, so after Kyle Mayers fell, the way in which we lost the wickets and the way in which they started to stifle us, we weren't able to score as freely. It was really concerning. You understand? It was really concerning, and that's definitely something that we need to take a look at. Shea Hope at the top also wasn't able to fire today, you know, and good enough the 2 guys got the century. But as I said, one point in time we were closing in, looking as if we're going to get 390, 400, and we were only able to get 308. So the Netherlands bowling attack, our bowling lineup, was able to stifle us, to keep us down. So that is something that we're definitely going to have to be continuously improving on, making sure that we are rotating strike, making sure that once we lose 1 or 2 wickets, we don't just crumble all over the place. You know, so that was something that I noticed when we were batting. As it relates to the bowling now, as I said, it went right down to the wire, because Netherlands, they ended up getting 288. Therefore, we won the game by only about 20 runs. You know, the debutant Sherman Lewis was able to pick up a couple of wickets. I think he got about 3 wickets. And all of the bowlers were basically expensive. Lewis had 3 for 27 off his 9.5 overs. The usual economical Akil Hussein, he had 2 wickets for 56 runs. Walsh had 2 for 54. And Seals, making his ODI debut, had 1 for 59. So that is basically how the bowling went. And it's the same thing, much of the same thing, my viewers and subscribers, because, you know, Netherlands, they got off to a good start, and we were there toiling. You understand? One player, I think, got 89 on their side, and, you know, a couple of other players put up some resistance. The bowling is really not as penetrative as we want it to be, and that's going to be a problem, my viewers. If the bowling is not penetrative, it's going to be a big problem when we come up against some of these teams. I think we have Pakistan next, and then we're gonna have Bangladesh and a couple of other teams coming down the line. So if we're not able to penetrate batsmen, and if we're not able to get the batsmen out, you know, that is definitely going to be a problem, because you don't want to be bowling these sort of deliveries, especially to batsmen that are world class. You understand? What you will get away with bowling to some of these batsmen is definitely not going to get away. But as I was saying on the live while I was watching the game, Alzari Joseph, Jason Holder, and a couple other guys probably, you know, maybe, I don't know, maybe Romari Shepherd once he's available, who to tell, Obed McCoy. These guys are probably going to be in the ODI team sooner than later as we look to build towards the World Cup. So, you know, it might be a bit more penetrative as it relates to the bowling there. But that is a sore point while I was watching the game. So the coaches and the players, they definitely will have to work on that, my viewers, because, you know, I can't see the same type of bowling going to Pakistan and doing too well. You know, we know Pakistan, usually it's a two-side to Pakistan. Sometimes they perform well, sometimes they don't perform well. We don't know which Pakistan we're going to get. You understand? But if we get the one that is currently performing, it's going to be a problem, because over the last couple of months, maybe over the last 16 months or so, Pakistan, they have been extremely good where white ball cricket is concerned. So next week we're definitely going to have to we're going to have to perform better, man. We're going to have to perform better. So as I said, it's good that we won the series. It's a start. It's good that Nicholas Pooran had this series as his first series as a permanent captain, so he was able to settle into the thing. His batsmen basically bail him out. You know, if a couple of the batsmen weren't performing and Nicholas Pooran was failing like that, he would definitely be under more pressure. But you know, having played 3 games and not being able to score over, I doubt he got anything over 20, some over 25 or so, like, or so if I'm not mistaken. And he was actually removed by the same bowler in all 3 innings. You understand? I think the spinner there today, the way in which he got out today was extremely very difficult to watch. You know, because he was hanging back and the back foot got trapped right in front of the wicket. Ended up being plumber than a plumber fixing a pipe. So can you imagine when we go down to Pakistan and we're going to have all of those pace bowlers swinging the ball, the spinners turning the ball and things like that? If one of the better or one of the most technical gifted batsmen in the team is not performing, it's definitely going to cause some problem. You know, but from a general point of view, good to see the guys going out there and not taking anything for granted, securing the series, you know, getting those points. But as I said, we're definitely going to need to make sure that we tighten up on things going forward, because, you know, it's not going to be that easy. It's not going to be that easy. I understand we're going to have 2 players making centuries in one game. It's going to be a little bit more difficult than that. And as I said, if we don't fix our bowling, it's more likely that the other team going to be having two men making century and probably another making half century. You know, so the bowlers definitely going to have to work on their skill, especially in the middle overs there. You know, when the batsmen are basically settled, we want to make sure that if we have at least 1 or 2 strike bowlers that we can say, all right, here goes the ball, go and see if you can give us a wicket or 2. Today, as we see, we didn't use Alzari Joseph. We brought in the Shaman Lewis. Don't remember his first name, Lewis, and he picked up 3 wickets. Right, the spinners had to chip in with two apiece, and that is basically how it went. But as I said, it was too close for comfort, because, you know, going into the last 2 overs, there wasn't really much for them to get. And any other team probably with gifted batsmen, not saying the Netherlands batsmen are not gifted, but any other team with established dominant batsmen in the team probably would have been able to get those runs. So it was a little bit too close, as I said, for comfort. So we need to tighten up on those things. After the game, I noticed the captain, Phil Simmons, and all of the guys were taking pictures and congratulating each other, which is right. You understand? They just won a series, so they need to feel good. But whoever is analyzing the games and thing, I am sure that they are going to be pointing out after they finish the celebrating that, here what, these are the things that we fell short in, and we need to make sure that we work on these to improve as we look to continue to build. I think we might be about 3 or 4 on the qualifying table, you understand, for right now. But you know, we're active, so it's expected that if we see that we won those games, we would have climbed. Yes, so we're definitely going to be need to keeping it consistent and things like that. But yeah, that is basically how it went, my viewers and subscribers. That third and final game there, West Indies being able to secure victory, therefore sealing the series. Nicholas Pooran winning his first series as a permanent West Indies white ball captain. So gonna continue to watch and see how the team will improve or how they will progress under him. The batting lineup is something that we need to get it steady, we need to get it established. I know that in certain games they're going to want to change things as they go along, you know, but I doubt it's going to be a case where we're going to have the frontline spinner batting way up the order, you know, in all of the games. So we need to make sure that we establish things. If we're going to continue with Hope and Brooks, then we know, all right, we're going to work with probably, if I don't know, the banner experiment, it seems as if it didn't work to me, right? So if we're going to continue with Casey Carty and Brandon King, we'll make sure that we get the thing organized in such a way that you know, it's beneficial to us. You see me? So yeah, that's basically what I wanted to say, my viewers and subscribers. As I said in the live while we're watching the game, definitely going to do a live show to tie in the entire series, but I just wanted to sum up this final game here. So just go and big up on yourself until we touch base again. Zin, big up. I'm out.